Hi guys, we're friends and I'm Ken, and this is a video log about oil spills or specifically how to clean them up with an eco-friendly herding agent. But before we get to that, my friends Hannah and Austin will give you a brief history on the amount of oil spills that has happened last 2015.
Last year, two large spills about more than 700 tons were recorded. Both spills occurred as a result of collision. The first, in Singapore, in January, resulted to a spill of approximately 4,500 tons of crude oil. UPF, or the International Tankers Owners Pollution Federation Limited, gave technical advice to both the vessel's insurers in both incidents.
For the last 3.5 decades, the average number of incidents involving large oil spills from tankers has reduced progressively, and since 2010 stands at an average of 1.8 large oil spills per year. 6 medium spills, that is between 7 and 700 tons, of various oils were also recorded for 2015, including cargoes of asphalt, naphtha, and slurry oil, as well as bunker fuels. Whilst this is slightly higher than the average of medium-sized spills for this decade, it is still far below the averages for previous decades. Now that you know how many oil spills that has been recorded, Enrico and Ken will tell you how dangerous oil spills are, along with a simple message from Richard Steiner, a marine conservation professor.
Thank you.
Oil spills can affect the environment and the biological life in it in two ways: from the oil itself or from the cleanup operations. Both the oil and the cleanup chemicals exposed to the environment can have devastating effects, since most of these chemicals are poisonous to most species. The ones who will be mostly affected by the oil spills are the animals. In marine oil spills, the sea creatures residing in the area will be affected and possibly die due to the chemicals from the oil. For some, it may contaminate the fish, which in turn can also harm other animals that feed upon the fishes. For example, seabirds or other types of sea creatures.
To know how dangerous an oil spill is, you need to know what type of oil it is. This is crucial since different oils affect the surrounding environment differently. There are two types of oils, light and heavy. Light oils are fuel oils such as diesel and gasoline. Light oils are very volatile, meaning they evaporate quickly, so they usually don't remain for long, typically no longer than a few days. However, these light oil spills give two significant hazards. First, they can ignite or explode, kaboom, and second, they can also be toxic.
In contrast, very heavy oils like bunker oils, which are used to fuel ships, look black and may be sticky for a time until they weather sufficiently. But even then, they can persist in the environment for months or even years if not removed. While these oils can be very persistent, they are generally significantly less acutely toxic than lighter oils. Instead, the short-term threat from heavy oils comes from their ability to smother organisms, whereas over the long term, some chronic health effects like tumors may result in some organisms. If heavy oils get into the feathers of birds, the birds may die of hypothermia, or they lose the ability to keep themselves warm. We observe the same effect if sea otters become oily. After days or weeks, some heavy oils will harden, becoming very similar to natural fluid surface. In this hardened state, heavy oils will not probably harm animals or plants that come in contact with them.
Also, in between light and heavy oils are many different kinds of medium oils, which will last for some amount of time in the environment, and will have different degrees of toxicity. Ultimately, the effects of any oil depends on where it is spilled, where it goes, and what animals and plants or people it affects. Next, you'll see a small message from Richard Steiner, a marine biologist expert. He has a simple message for all of you and for all of us.
We're off the island called Bjornøya, which is also called Bear Island in the central Barents Sea, the Arctic Ocean, one of the largest seabird rookeries in the Northern Hemisphere. Statoil drilled 3 exploratory wells in the summer of 2014. In addition, the Norwegian Petroleum Directorate has commissioned seismic exploration throughout this section of the Barents Sea, So there can be a catastrophic wellhead blowout from an exploratory well. These birds, they would all be exposed because they have to feed in the water right where the oil would be. Once the oil is out, the genie's out of the bottle, the damage will be done. There's no way to contain it. There has never been an effective cleanup to a major marine oil spill anywhere. This is the last place in the world ocean we should be exposing to the risks of offshore drilling.
So as you can deduce from the video and from the information we have stated, you can conclude that oil spills, whether in the cleanup or the actual spill, are dangerous to any living thing that it comes to contact with. So as to at least lessen the damages and costs, some scientists have come up with an eco-friendly herding agent, which my group will talk about. Let's start with Austin.
We read about this eco-friendly herding agent from the website www.sciencedaily.com, where this herding agent was featured.
The herding agent was created by City College of New York researchers led by chemist George John. According to John, professor of chemistry in City College's Division of Science, the best known chemical herders are chemically stable, non-biodegradable, and hence remain in the marine ecosystem for years. Our goal was to develop an eco-friendly herding molecule as an alternative to the current silicone-based polymers, said John.
Herding agents are surface-active molecules or surfactants that when added to a liquid such as seawater reduce the surface tension. In the case of oil spills, when they are added along the periphery of an oil spill slick, they contract and thicken the slick or push slicks together so that they can be collected.
Understanding the interfacial behavior is crucial to design the next generation eco-friendly herding agents, said Charles Maldarelli, a professor of chemical engineering in CCNY's Benjamin Levitch Institute for Physicochemical Hydrodynamics, who participated in the study. Derived from the plant-based small molecule phytoabundant in the marine environment, the new substance would potentially replace chemical herders currently in use. For now, the herding agent is still being evaluated and tested for its uses and to see if it can have other side effects. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.